Hello, in this video we'll be going over installing ForMAPL and its required dependencies such as remotes, DevTools, and LeafGL using RStudio. So let's go ahead and hop into this. So if you're in Windows, we can go ahead and we can press the Windows key. We can browse to all of our apps and we can find RStudio. Let's go ahead and open that up here. And here we have RStudio. So over here on the left-hand side, we have our console. On the right-hand side, we have our environment and then our files. The first thing we need to do is to install the DevTools package. So this will let us, the first thing we need to do is to check for updates for any of our R packages. If we're coming from an older version of R, we want to make sure we're up to date with our packages so things run smoothly. So in RStudio, you can click on Tools, check for package updates. All mine are up to date. If yours aren't, just go ahead, click on the ones you need to update and update them all. Okay, once your packages are up to date, you can go ahead and install the DevTools package. You can type in the console here, install packages, and in parentheses and quotation marks, DevTools. So we can go ahead and press enter here. So this is our function install packages, and our parameter is DevTools. That's the package name we want to install. Press enter. Mine's already installed, so I'm not going to go ahead and reinstall it. But if yours isn't, go ahead and install that for you. The next package we need is the remotes package. This allows us to install the ForMAPL package and all of its dependencies for us automatically. So we can go ahead and do the same thing, install packages, in parentheses, quotations, remotes. We can go ahead and press enter here. And again, mine is already installed, so I don't need to go ahead and reinstall it. But if yours isn't, it'll go ahead and install that for you. The next thing we need to install is the LeafGL package, an updated version from GitHub. So to do this, we can type in remotes, colon. So what this is doing is it's taking the remotes package we just installed. And the colon allows us to pull a function from that. We want to do install _ GitHub. And so this is the install GitHub function to the remotes package. And we're going to pass it in the name of the repository that contains the package we want. In this case, it's r-spatial/leafgl. We can go ahead and press enter. This is going to take it from GitHub, from the GitHub repository, and install it on your system. Mine's already installed, so I don't need to force the installation. If yours isn't installed, it'll just go ahead and get that installed for you. So that's excellent here. So the next thing we need to do is to actually install the ForMAPL package. So in the email we sent you, you should have received a file called ForMAPL_9000.targz. This file right here is the actual R code for the ForMAPL platform. And so this is what we need to actually install in R. And so the first thing we need to do is to figure out where this is on our computer. So I downloaded mine in my C drive in downloads, but if you don't know where yours is, you can click on the file, right click, go to properties, and this location here tells you where this file is on your hard drive. So mine is C, users, aamore/downloads. So I'm going to go ahead and make the split screen here so we can keep track of this easier. And so in R, you're going to want to go to your console, and you're going to want to type in remotes, install local. And in this local directory, we need to specify the path to this file. For quotation marks, we can do C:/. And in RStudio, apologize, my caps lock was on there. If you press the tab button after a slash, it will tell you the next directory you can access. So we're going to go down and find my users directory. So users. Then the next one is aamore. So tab aamore. The next one is downloads. So tab, we browse for downloads. And then if we press tab here, this will list all the files in our current directory, which is users aamore downloads. So we want to click on this tar.gz file, which is the actual R package. So now we've told it the path to our file. And outside of the quotation marks, we want to do a comma and space. And then we want to tell it to install all the dependencies for the ForMAPL package as well. So it will type in comma, space, then dependencies equal to true. So we're saying here's the path to our file, install all the dependencies for the ForMAPL package. We can go ahead and press enter here. This will go ahead and download and compile all the libraries we need as well as the ForMAPL package. Give us a second here to compile, and then it should say done at the end when it's finished. Perfect. So our ForMAPL package is installed, and we can go ahead and make sure that it's actually installed by typing in ForMAPL : run app parentheses. So this, we go ahead and press enter. This will go ahead and launch the app in a new browser window. Here we can see that the app has been loaded and we have everything good to go. So this wraps up the installation of the ForMAPL package. This was the RStudio part. If you want to use just base R, please see the base R installation video as well. So in the next video, we will go over how we can actually use some of the features of the app. And we'll go over each section, such as the importing, the filtering, the mapping, the plotting, and the exporting in detail.